So I'm excited to be jumping back into more TCG Card Shop Simulator. It's been a minute. Like I know I had gotten sick, I had gotten like delayed on everything else, and of course, the Grounded 2 update taking over the cozy game slot and everything like that. But I'm excited to be getting back into this game. I'm on day 302, and definitely trying to get back ahead of some things. Because I remember really struggling to the point I caved and opened all the boxes that I could. But it's kind of nice that I've been having some of my employees like put out cards and stuff like that too. That's been a really useful thing. But let's see if we can't just, figure some more out. Because there's some new shelves that were added in one of the last times I played this. And definitely looking forward to like adding them to the shop. But that will definitely be a bit expensive to get to that point. For now, open up my little shop here. And kind of hope for the best. Yeah, I still got a bunch of these boxes to sell off on all this. I definitely need to restock some more of those. At least it seems like I've been getting, some of this back on the shelf again. Okay, so yeah, I did leave that empty there. I like the quick fill button so much on this. I can have them selling all my bulk and everything like that. Oh, yep, overstocked it. Yeah, the bills are definitely intense to keep up with now with that 4,500. Probably still liking that empty box storage. And yeah, those shelves are cool. That's definitely what I'm hoping to get into, and a lot of this is like these big, massive shelves like that. Don't actually have one of those. Let's see. Will he take 40 for it? Probably will. Okay, I guess not. Okay. Fine, 42. Okay. 43. There we go. Oh. Not mean to do that. Tempting, but I like my little ghost rare things too much. Yellow boxes. I wonder if they're taking care of that. Oh. see. Most of these probably aren't going to be like super good ones, but sometimes they'll have something really neat. At least those other ones are pretty good over there. Since I've got the space, might as well kind of clear that out a little bit better. And let still have like the cards available. Something like that. Good enough. Oh yeah, and I still got some of those purple ones down there. And there. Okay, yellow boxes again. These are really selling. Oh, she's got it. Just a couple missing on both of those. Okay. Grading. Yeah, 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, and 11 days. That should be a lot of fun getting me forward. Because definitely a few decent ones thrown in. Yeah, that's gonna help. Let's see. I'll just maybe order some of the figurines. Or plushies, basically. I know I'm gonna need a couple more of those to fill in gaps, so I might as well throw them in. So why not? There we go. Those battle decks are really selling. I sort of put a small dent in it. Part of me wonders if I should add a second table for like the singles and stuff. I'm at least making sure that gets covered. There we go. Bills are paid. Everything else is a bonus. And I can use it back on my shop. This is kind of what I get for hiring everyone, I guess. That's gonna be so cool when I get the new shelving and stuff. I might replace like all the shelving in here with it. We'll definitely see. But like those are gonna be like 5,000 a piece, so definitely a down the road thing. Those boxes again. There we go. I keep feeling like I'm gonna sneeze again, but I've been dealing with that whole cold or whatever it was on and off like past 2 or 3 weeks now. Let's see. Let's try 65 first. Yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna let these guys handle that. It's back to like 601 on that. Throw straight 40 at it. So this is one I didn't have. Okay, come on. I still have something for the next day. As much as I'm trying to keep everything else market price still, I have been marking the single cards up like 10%. That's about it. Okay, so blue dice. Thankfully still have plenty of those. Green sleeves and green boxes. What does this go on? Yeah. So red boxes, or red battle boxes, I should say. Yep, definitely need to get 2 cases of those, because they all went on the floor. Okay, at least I had some of the backstock of like all these, just not those 3. And some on that too. Okay, that's useful too. Okay, so blue boxes, green sleeves. And we've got that second one and the one after the other blue. Two of the battle decks. figurines. That's about it on there. I'll be right back in just a second. Sorry about that. I had to run check on something really quick. At least it's something that takes just like 2 seconds. Okay. I think that's about all for this side. I'm not gonna be able to get much towards that other side, so I'll just try to get the key things there. I did kind of push ahead getting more of those rare packs, but the shelf needed it. Mochi's meowing at me. Hi, Mochi. You gonna keep meowing? He's meowing. Hi, Mochi. Hi, Fuzzy One. Just a fuzzy little guy, huh? Hey, Fuzzy One. He just wanted to meow at me for a bit, I think. Okay, let's see. This goes there. I mean, those do take a bit to sell out when they're actually on there, so maybe if I actually focus on just that one. Because, like, I can't get both, I don't think. There. Is that in the yellow one? Oh, did not mean to click that, but here we are. Day 303. I'll wing it. Okay, back to the tabletop thing. Yeah, yellow's like 172 by itself. I swear I saw the price change right as I was clicking that. At least one more day before, you know, the next big thing's coming out. At least that'll cover a little bit of that, I guess. Thankfully, they keep that stocked up on all those. Yeah, I'm not buying a $600 card right now. I don't have $600 card money. Okay, red and yellow battle decks. Get the yellow first. Got through one box at least. I really love seeing them pick like all different kinds of little play mats and stuff. Just gotta hold out on like this day, and the next day I should be able to maybe get an upgrade or something to keep up with or whatever. Let's see. It's gonna depend on how well it does. I knew I felt a sneeze coming on there. Sorry about that. Okay, more of this. Need to go out. I do like how like the people can cover like a good chunk of it at least. Green ones too. I guess they're all selling today. Magnet closure ones. First, double checking this. Definitely need to double check those. Okay, I think someone's on it actually. Okay. Maybe not. Of course, there's only 3 on the box when I pick it up. But at least there's 3 that can go out. At least the bills are paid. Definitely glad the bills are paid on the game. Oh yeah, definitely need a few cases of that. Maybe one of the purple, 1 or 2 of the yellow. And then I'll let it hold out on that one. For that. Okay. So let me get that back mostly on the shelf and mostly covered. Let's see. There we go. I'll stock back up again. There we go. Slowly clearing those back out. I think I'm just running low on these again. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yellow needs some more. Yellow, I need some more of them. Let's see if I can't get some more of these on the table. There we go. Blue and green again. this is why I'm glad I overstock a lot of stuff. So I have more to toss on the table whenever they want to buy up all of a thing. Definitely need more purple of that. And whenever I can expand, definitely need more tables. That's definitely catching up with me on some of this, it seems. Okay, so they're just holding it, I guess. Might need more of... Just figured I put a handful more in. Trying to definitely leave some empty space. Maybe need my guy. Nope. Definitely not. But there we go, at least. I got 2,000 that I can work with, getting things back up where they need to be. Definitely gonna need it. I'll probably just let them have their little bit of fun there. So 2 yellows, blue, green. One red, 2 green of that. And we've got the bat playmats and green these. Okay. And then, okay, what are you? Extra of these guys. Okay, that's what you are. So 1, 3, and 4 is the comics. about to go over, isn't it? Yeah. I'll let that be at that and see if we got something little I need over here. So close, yet not quite. That's okay. I can hold the 170 for the next day. Or... well, I can get more of the plushies. There we go. That's the way to do it. Okay, so it's full there. I've noticed I'm getting caught less on the door when I'm running. But maybe it's just I'm surprisingly getting caught less on the door, not so much them changing anything. But I swear I used to get caught on the door more when I was just running back and forth quick. Let's see. You can go there. Got a little plushie. You. I will put right here. I probably could have left this for the guys the next day to like take care of, but I figure I might as well get it done myself. Here we go, and on to the next day. Yeah, I'm managing like 165 visits a day on this. I mean, not everyone's happy, but sometimes it's hard to make everybody happy. And I spy a little red box. Okay, at least there's a couple 10s, but one of those being a 6. Hopefully that wasn't one like the big expensive ones and everything like that. Yeah, that was like 400. Yeah, I got yeah. Let's get you on the table before he starts filling it all. There we go. Let's get some of these out on the table real quick. There we go. And say bye somehow. Hopefully get some hands in this. 2,300. Yeah, I like that. Like 2,500 even better. They're trying to rush to get all the cheap ones when I'm just like, here, expensive. At least that'll help a little bit. Moving things the right direction. Hopefully. Last one in here. There we go. Yeah, I'm not buying a $3,000 card. Alright. Those that I had overstocked, they are now selling out a good bit. Slowly getting through the chunk. Oh yeah, there's green sleeves definitely to be hit to. Before I do anything else. Bills are getting paid. Let's see, I can get these to go over here. Definitely need to get some more red battle decks in the mix too. $12,000. I could buy the stock thing. The thing that, like, the scanner thing, technically. But I'm not doing that just yet. There's some other stuff I want to get to. Like, I still gotta get some of the rest of those in. And as much as I keep asking for the other, like, collector things, makes me wonder. Those are 5,000 a piece. Yeah. This one, yeah, you only get like 4 in the box, and it's 10,000. And the next ones of those are like 3,000 to more. Next one, that's like 6,000 for the license. $5,000s on those. Yeah, because that's only 2 in each one. And that one, yeah, you get singular ones in that. Let's see. The tabletop stuff, I've got about all of that, except for their collector's album. This part. Thank you for the follow. This one I could get like the last one that I need to get for like this side of things, but I may hold off on that. The renovations. I've not actually pulled anything today. I've mostly been focused on some more renovations and getting some of the grading back. So far right now. Because I'm still waiting for the packages to come back from me opening pretty much every card pack in the shop, except for like 1 or 2 stacks. So now I'm like in the restocking phase of everything, because like it came really close, because like there was an update and there was a glitch where everyone was getting kind of stuck on the butt of one of the cashiers, so mine really took a hit. So I'm just kind of like coming back from like that happened earlier on it. But I could always get, you know, another renovation bit or two. Because like there's just this last little corner here and then whatever else goes through with some of those bigger ones. Or I could, you know, restock all the shelves because I've been slowly getting some of it restocked, like back to what it was, because I opened pretty much everything on both of these. I'm just mostly trying to figure out, you know, do I want to get, because I've got room for more of like the little statues, I've got room for more of the comics. Technically I could, you know, move my trash can and put another 4x4 there and go ahead and get the Destiny battle decks. Because mostly I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do on a lot of this. And I've not really needed to like upgrade this too much just yet on like this side of it. So I was trying to keep the rent down there. Since I didn't need the extra space just yet, I didn't go ahead and pull that side out. But there's definitely a method to the madness on the way I've got everything going. Because like, you know, I've got my people restocking single cards there quite a bit. That quick fill's amazing. At some point, I'm still going to like transfer all my shelves to the new shelves, like that. Because those are gonna be interesting with how much they hold. You know, each compartment has a volume of 144. And then that's gonna be amazing. Like this big thing. You know, 24 types of item. Each compartment has a volume of 20. That just looks like that would be a really great, like, plushie bin. Or something like that. Nice to meet you, too. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, I need blue boxes on the shelf. They're empty. Let's see. There we go. Curse is averted there. You know what? Battle decks sell well enough. Let's move the trash can here for a minute. Do I have room for another one of those? And why not? What's the worst that could happen? There. That'll work. That's how bad this goes. Oh shit. Probably should have gotten it earlier in the day, but I'll have the next day to work with it. Okay. Purple, you're up first. Or the reddish purple. The fire ones, basically. Pop that. Let's just drop it to get this price on this real quick. And you can go right there. Remember what order they had it in. Oh yeah, green, blue, then the other one. Okay, cool. Who am I kidding? You get prices. I'm mostly just trying to make sure I've got, you know, everything they're wanting from me. Okay, so you went ahead and put the price on that. That works. I might need to buy more of this Fox plushies again soon. Yellow deck boxes. Of course, there's only one in this box. Don't know if I should have gotten like all 3 of those, but it'll survive for now, I think. Yeah, almost, not quite. I guess I can put that there. Okay. What do you need, my guy? Let's have something for them for whenever. Okay, yellow boxes. You know what? No one else is in here. They can't complain that I've got the power off. I don't need that light. At least it lights up. I can sit here and sort through this in the dark. I'm not paying for that extra power or something. Okay, 166. Why not? guess I've got that going for me on some of the extra stuff here and there. What am I getting? Get the light back on for now. What else am I needing? Okay. Man, I could get another case of the yellow. Was I used to that trash can being up there? Let's see. What else we have? Red dice, yellow, green boxes. Plus 2 of those. Clear yellow in the collector's boxes. Or collector books. There we go. Red and yellow battle decks. And number 4 for the comics. You know, I didn't need to order more of the yellow. They were just not stocked. I'll definitely save that money if I can. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Got one extra. I can kick this off the order and have a little bit more to play with. That going for me. All the boxes to go up. Probably gonna leave it for the people to like get the next day. Yeah, I'm definitely doing better today than yesterday. Yesterday was definitely complicated for a lot of people. Let's see. Got that. And not mean to press that. Okay, good thing I didn't really catch everything but the purple. Oh, that actually clicked it. Okay. I guess I am going to the next day. Yeah, 17,000 in like the individual card earning stuff. I will be right back. I gotta refill my cup and everything, but I will get the rest of that order on that one thing. Because, yeah, the only time I walk away with a little bit of a profit is because I forgot to finish purchasing something. But I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, got my soda again. Day 3 of 5 at least. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and click the open button. And back to the tabletop thing. It's basically everything but the people. So I'll go ahead and cue that up and let it roll whenever they're ready on that. I need to double check this. I really love the fact that they have that quick fill and it holds like 12 different pages of stuff now. Some of these are kind of cute though. At least these are finally selling a good bit more. Okay, those have a chunk missing. I swear some of these might do better if I just put them on the shelf with these other ones. Yeah, I'd rather not. Might need to get more of the fox and the other plushies there at some point. There's not really been too many people buying those yet. Thought they'd be more interested in it. Maybe it'll take a minute. They like buying the other ones in armfuls. Speaking of armfuls, they got an armful of those. There we go. Trash bin's over here now. don't have like $4,000 card money. It may look like I do, but I do not. I really like the variety I've been able to get on this now. So big Destiny boxes. What do I have for the purple and red? Okay, there's one more of the purple, but... probably need to get those. Okay. Still have to get that too. I keep climbing inside my face so much while I'm doing this. I'm just trying to throw in a few that are like worth like a little chunk or something. There we go. At least that'll get a decent chunk towards something. Maybe this will cooperate. Probably should have gotten two. I think I clicked the wrong one when I got that. Oh well. I was kind of rushed, but it's fine. Okay, green and blue. Because again... Nice. Because I forget that put my thing right there. I don't know how that guy got all the way over there while smelly. But I'm gonna fix it. That smell did not want to come off. I was gonna fix it though. Because he was gonna sit there and just stand there wanting to trade something. Guess I got those covered. It's back to the spot over here. I definitely give them plenty of options. Okay, red battle box. Yeah, might or might not have a good chunk of what I need to do. But there's always like a sweep of this, like at night, at least. Maybe it'll go the right direction for me. At least I kept up with a good chunk of it. And maybe get some extra money. Because I definitely needed that to get to what I needed for the rest of the bills. It's worth more. Sure, why not? Yeah. They bought so many of those plushies again. First things first, pay my bills. Then figurines. Bought 2 of those. Don't know if I can get one of those, but I can get 2 of those. Seemed in order on this. At least things are looking good on some of that end. And maybe I need to buy more blue boxes if I can afford them. Definitely time for a quick fill. This is still holding out pretty okay on some. I think most of that card earning happened when I just kept replacing like those like, you know, $15 cards on there. There we go. Guess he's just coming right back in. One more day for that. Definitely got them rolling through on some stuff. The next one I might just use to restock some of these big shelves, just to have that buffer again. Because I really liked having that buffer. Okay. Just gotta survive this day pretty well. And I should be able to go on some of it. Jeez, so many people. I really wonder if I should have a second one of these card things out. Sometimes they have a hard enough time restocking just one. But I feel like in the downtime, like, at least there'd be more out for them. But of course, I'd also need to be opening far more packs to keep it sustainable. They're definitely going at some of the stacks of things. And that was someone grabbing a good handful of those. So at least I've got that going for me now. Which means I might have to keep an eye on it now. Because I don't have those stocked too deep. Just really want to have like enough money that I'm able to give like my little workers bonuses and things like that a lot more. Because like, you know, they do a lot of hard work and stuff like that. Plus if the star amount like means they do like a little bit better, that would also be really great to try to invest a little more in them when I can. That's tempting, but you know, don't exactly have $3,000 card money right now. My one blue deck box in this, totally gonna like cover the rest of this. I'll get some more on the shelf. And of course the usual suspects are gone. So I will definitely try to get on top of getting these back in stock on the shelves. God, it's over here. So, battle decks, green sleeves. Might get some more of the bat plushies, but I think they're okay for the moment. Am I out of boxes of red battle decks? Or is someone filling it right now? I think I'm out. Yeah, I think I was out of those. That's very tempting. Will they take 150 for it? Hey! That's an extra one, so I can go sell it. Or, well, get it graded, then sell it, of course. Sure. Shit. He took 85 for it. It was on page 39 on that. Bought it for 85, sell it for 114. Definitely a way to go. There we go. Let's get you a quick fill. Just in case it's needed. It's probably needed. There we go. If I can at least, like, hold out, I can get, you know, another package in the next day. I've definitely been relying on some of those graded bits. But I should probably, instead of using the next one for upgrades, like, I should probably make sure I get, you know, some of my stocking, like, really taken care of for once. Before I go all out with it. Because, like, the last one I got, like, all three of these and it's barely sold, but I did get them unlocked at the very least. Making sure that's covered first before anything else. Yeah, it kind of creeps me out sometimes too. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I've got a thing coming in next day, more graded cards. Hopefully there will be a lot of 10s. Like, I'm concerned about the next one because that's the big one as far as the grading stuff goes. Yeah, that's the big one. I'm hoping these two at least are 10s because that would be very useful. But then, you know, in 3 days I've got that. That's usually a pretty solid run. 7 days I've got that. 11 days, like, it's a lot of lower ones, but they can still jump up pretty good to at least be helpful. So I've got like a lot of like upgrades like running through, thankfully. Hopefully in like the next couple days in the game. Because I've just been kind of breezing through on some of this. Some of it's been cutting close though. Where are those plushies? Probably need to be bought. These have been selling decently today in the game. There we go. A little more of a chunk there. More of the... Let's free up these guys. Tempting, but no. Yeah, I've got just a little bit of restocking to do on some stuff. For now, let's toss up some more of these. There we go. What do you need? Also no. Cleaned out a page or two at least. It's kind of fun that it pulls like full pages of things almost. So they're all done. Let's see what we need to do over here for the next day. the magnet ones. Okay. So yellow, blue, and green. Probably not gonna be able to get all of them. But I can try. Okay, that does work. Probably just gonna get that. And yeah. $12 left. I'll let them deal with it the next day. And okay, at least a lot of them were, you know, at least the main ones I was wanting were at least 9s. Could have been 10s, but you know, hopefully. Yeah, 3,000, 2,000, 1,600, 1,800, that. Okay, yeah, we're good. Now I can hold this little guy and wait for an opening and click it into place. It would have been cool if it would have been a 10 though. Wait, someone already grabbed the one that I put in. Okay. These guys stayed on top of it before I could get that, but hey. This may not be as big as I was hoping for with it, but hey, you know, I won't knock someone grabbing like a, you know, $2,000 card out of my hand. Feels paid. Gotta love it. And then, you know, back to the normal cards. I think I was on like page 41. Yep. So instead of doing anything else I was technically supposed to, I'm probably gonna just, you know, refill my shells for the moment. Yep, definitely need to get those back in stock because they were forgetting them. Gonna go ahead and grab another thing of the stars and the bats. Since I've got the money for it. I'm just gonna assume some of these. Part of me wants to get that last one though. Go ahead and have like the full set out, but a lot of those I don't remember what I was even needing. One purples, one blue. Three yellow, three red, two purple. Because I'm getting stocked up again for now. Maybe I bought too many bat plushies. Don't worry, I'll just put those right there for now. That's why I leave overflow ones. Okay, that was covered. So let's just get some blue in when the big things are purple. Okay, maybe two big things are purple. Let's go with like 7 of the small boxes of that. Go ahead and let that be. Keep my people busy. Maybe just go with 8 of those, hoping for the best. I've got extra room otherwise. Four of those for now, at least 3 of those for now. I'll fine tune some of the rest of it in just a bit. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of moving stuff back and forth. I did order extra of those. Well, overstock's not necessarily a bad thing. I have a feeling I'm going to end up at some point doing the same thing I did again, where I just basically open everything. It did kind of push me ahead on a lot of stuff, at least. I got so many boxes. Maybe people will complain that there's like less, empty spots. Maybe people complain slightly less. In reality, a lot of the empty space was just, I've been opening too many cards. But hey, this is at least, leaning in the right direction. Slowly getting there. May have overstocked those too, but that's okay. I was buying a lot of shit. Well, at least that's getting some of it. think I finally got most of the shelf back covered. Just a couple more on that one. I'm not getting used to my trash can being over there. Okay, I think I actually got this enough. There's an overflow for the red. Tiny bit of overflow for the red, but hey. I'll take it. I was predicting pretty right. Down to like, you know, a couple cards for a lot of that, it seems. I'm just straight up guessing. Might have to get another blue. Okay. One of you. Two of you. At least 3 or 4 each. Depots. Definitely at least 2 or 3 of those too. If I can. Yeah, maybe 1. Probably should have double checked the normal ones to see if I needed to get anything back on a shelf somewhere. Yeah, like the green boxes and those guys, but most of it was covered at least. Worst case scenario, I can just open up a bunch of these and go for that. Okay. So this shelf is clear. There we go. Put it away there. Make up that good at least. So that's clear. Almost got everything back organized. Off by just a little handful there. At least that'll give me a good bit of a restock back for it. We're all covered on this side. Okay. That put a good chunk on the table there. For sure. More purple. And there were 3 over there. Feel as good as I can be on a lot of that. Need to get more yellow deck boxes out on the floor. Yeah, it's a little too much to get that, but I can get that. That's what I was needing, right? Yep. And you know what? I've got only like a little bit extra of some of these. I know there's better ways to go about it, but you know, I could use a little bit of extra to throw on some of the tables and stuff like that. And of course using the big case to kind of just pop that off with that. Let that process. And honestly, while that's processing real quick, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just had to run check on something real quick. You know, I can always see if I can put another submission in. Maybe. Get you. I mean, they're not the biggest, but they might get a little bit of a chunk of something. Seems fair enough. No, should probably switch that back to Detriment base. See if I can't quick fill there. There we go. I feel like I've been zooming through some of the days lately. Let's see. It was worth 400 at least, so yeah, that one's 60. This is mostly just gonna be like little things here and there because it was scrap ins from like the boxes and stuff. 79. Not bad for, you know, odds and ends off of some boxes. 17 dissatisfied. That's interesting. I did earn a good bit there. I have a feeling I'm gonna be needing to open a lot more packs. Keep up with some of the way I was expanding. There we go. Now I can probably let them have fun running through that. least, you know, if everything hits the fan, I can always open up a ton of boxes. Ooh, $6,000 card. Can't afford it. I need to get more of those plushies. So, more of the yellow deck boxes. Feels like I did so little and so much all at the same time because I got 3 items that are new, unlocked, that were like 5,000 apiece. And I got, you know, most of my cards like restocked now. Still need to get that last one of those unlocked at some point. Okay, some of those sold. Always nice when an armful of things sell. Getting close to getting it all back to normal, at least. See, people are already buying chunks of things. Oh wow, those plushies are about gone too. Ooh, 3,600. Okay, I'll accept for once. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Okay. More of the blue boxes need to go out at some point, as always. not have one of those. Let's see. Will they take 450 for it? Okay. 480. Hey! It's one I didn't have, so I wanted to kind of grab it if I could. This one I can send off to be graded. Still need to make sure I paid the bills though. Blue boxes and green boxes. So everyone keeps trying me on some of this. 40. Maybe? Okay, fine. I'm gonna think on that one. Hey, 240 on that one, and I can ship that one off too. Okay, you're getting the blue boxes. What about the green boxes? Hey, I think you're grabbing the one with the green boxes at least. Sometimes I worry I have too much variety on some of this stuff, but should be fine. Tempting, but no. Huh? This green box is gone. Someone else grab it? Or are we just out? I'm just gonna put it in here and let them deal with it. Oh, they're complaining about the smell, but like the guy barely got in the door. I wish I could put it like right in front of the door more easily. Let's see, can you actually sit outside? No, I cannot place this outside. There we go. I got some of it paid. I started getting into some of the ones that are, you know, $7 or so bucks. Okay, yellow boxes. Yeah, they want more than it's worth on that one. Something, but don't have that kind of money right now. I'm at least making sure that's covered. Even if nothing else is covered, I'm making sure that is covered. I'm really looking forward to getting those bigger shelves because like those customers that like buying like giant armfuls of stuff definitely are useful. Yellow and green deck boxes. Green's out. Blue battle decks. Let's maybe a couple of these thrown in. If I can. Okay, that works. I got the blue battle decks. That's sold at least. Oh, that's a different one. Okay. Another dummy twice. Yellow and green. Might as well get blue. I don't know if I have enough for blue. Yeah, I'll have to wait on that. issue number 3 of that. At least I've got that for me. The next day is gonna have another one of those. Day 309. Okay, only 2 or 7s and everything else was above that. I will take it. Yeah, I will definitely enjoy that. Okay, so I should be able to cover bills for the day. Alrighty. With that, I can throw in a new submission. Let's see what Ghost has for me for the moment. How about one of you? One of you. Cool looking little guy. One of you. Before we switch back to Tetramon. I think I was on page 8 with some of these. I think I'm through with most of the main ones up this way. The funny thing is I've been kind of relying on those a little bit. Worst case scenario, I can always just, you know, open up everything. Again. Because I seem to go through phases of that. Where it's just like, I'll go, keep running and everything like that, and then I'll like burn through a lot of little things. What are you worth? 80 something. Okay, that's teetering on the edge of some of these that I want to run with. Okay, 58. That's about as low as I want to go on that. But did I have some more in the Tetramon? Yeah, there's a little bit of something. I mean, 90's better than nothing, right? I think that might be all I'm getting out of it. Oh, there's 60. Just to have a full one. I mean, well, you take 90 for it. Okay, fine. About a flat 100. There you go. Jeez, those are cool though, but I don't have either one. No, one of those for me. Into the box you go. I feel like if I like pull this open, I'm just gonna open up like another table or something, or another one of the singles like cards packs or something. At least for the moment. I probably should get, you know, that last like box, but they haven't really been selling all that well yet. I probably shouldn't get a second table for like the single cards, considering I'm starting to like run dry on just a single one at the moment. Yeah, I need to get some more of those on the table. Some of the purple and some of the yellow Destiny boxes. Interesting, those are all gone on the yellow. I didn't realize those were selling. Okay, someone topped it back up. That explains it. At least there's that. You back over about the Destiny ones. Oh, that's another set of the Destiny ones, huh? Okay. Jeez, get all the magazines, I guess. Army's really debating holding on to some of the extra money instead of, like, upgrading. And just, you know, buying the stuff as I need it. The rest of me is just like, upgrade, upgrade. All the upgrades. Oh, wow. Yeah, I need room for more tables. Yeah, about that. Let's just do this instead. You click into place. You click into place. You kind of go in the corner right here. And let's see if we can't get a couple tables in this gap. And hope for the best, because they were running out of space on that. Don't know if I can fit 2 or 3, but we'll find out. I bought 2 at least. Maybe that's why some people are complaining, because, like, I'm running out of space for people to, like, play. Okay, so I can't place it that way. So you're just gonna have to be kind of, like, janky in the corner right here. Okay. Well, maybe I had less room to finagle this than I thought. Okay, so I had to give more free space over there. I'll try to figure it out. Like maybe, you know, move the plant and wing it there. But that might make it too crowded. But we'll see. Look, y'all just gonna play in the corner with the plant, okay? Oh, they have to squeeze. Can you squeeze through? Okay, yeah. Y'all can squeeze through. Cool, cool, cool. It's a little complicated. It's a little tight squeeze to get to the back half of the store. But, you know, we got extra room for people to walk, I guess. I was gonna get 2 tables in. But I still think this one is just like, these guys just gonna play in the little back corner. Probably should put the fancy one in the back corner over here so they feel special. But I knew I needed some more room, at the very least. I'm just wondering where the, like these like went from 6,000, like these are pretty steady right here, right? Then this jumps to like 10,000. And there's like 30 expansions. But I'm wondering, does it just push further back this way? Or can I actually get another row this way? Because like it's so narrow. You know? Part of me wonders if there's better use of the space, but I don't quite know what to do with the space at the moment. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't type 330 if 320 would work. Still think it's kind of funny I put them in the corner over here. Oh, there's only one left of those. Yeah, someone got into those. Good thing I have more. I was just talking about like, these not selling as much. Cue it selling, I guess. Oh yeah, you're done. What you got for me? Okay, 519. Still better than, you know, what it cost. Let's see. So I've got everything else, you know, done. The next thing doesn't get here till like 4 days away. That's all good there. So, you know what, I'll just go ahead and get some overstock on, like, that and that. Hi, Dakota. Nice to see you. Let's see, What was I needing to put on the shelf? Yellow boxes again. Probably squeeze in. Yeah, especially if there's only like one right there. I can definitely squeeze in another red box right here. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Anything else I can kind of shift around here? Basically. And you can actually open the packs and stuff. Like, I've also got I've got to the point, I've got a machine that can open some of the, like, cards and stuff. But it's really fun. Like, they even have, like, a whole grading thing and everything like that I sent a bunch in the game. But this game's actually been a lot of fun. There's a surprising amount of stuff that goes into, like, this game, pretty much. It's very much like running an actual store. Because, like, you have to buy, like, the licenses to be able to buy the, like, cases of things and everything like that. This one is very, very streamable as far as a lot of that goes. Okay, I do need to get more of those, Yeah, I'm definitely out of those, so I should probably just go ahead and toss in a few cases there. As far as the main stuff, I need yellow, red, and green boxes. And I've got blue sleeves and the generic yellow. Yeah. go ahead and get a second one of those. Probably gonna need it. So the first one and the third one as far as the playmats go. And also more red deck boxes. And of course, the green Destiny deck things there. And then second, third, fourth, and sixth comic book. And that'll cut it close on what I have available to restock. At least that'll hold me over for a while. So that's definitely been a hard thing, keeping everything in stock, because I've challenged myself to keep everything market price. So there's a lot of restocking, and it, like, after a certain point, like, it gets really, really hard to maintain it being, you know, just market price. And the only saving grace I've allowed myself so far is, I mark the, you know, open single cards to, 10% up. But other than that, like, it's definitely been kind of interesting on some of that. Should probably put some of these on the table over here. But I do like how this game, like, you have to manage, like, employees and everything on it. It definitely ups the challenge level on some of that stuff. I'll just toss that in the bottom corner right there. That'll work. I'm just glad at the night time, like, you can go as long as you need to sort everything, thankfully. It's definitely really helpful at times. I'll just toss that in there. Okay, so how much was that one? Okay, yeah, that's easy to get another case of that. Anything I'm missing on the games? The first one and that one. I can at least get 2 of those. So that'll help cover something there. Since I had so many extra of these, might as well. Totally did not mean to do that, but hey, whatever. I was trying to aim for this. I'll replace that later whenever. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about filling that myself. They'll get it in the morning. Okay, so that's all fixed up and everything like that. And we're now at day 310, and I'm probably gonna leave that for me as like a surprise next time I'm playing this. But for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and save my game, because like I'm coming up right on like the 3-hour mark and everything.